Hi there, my name is George Wachiuri, your storyteller. I want to thank you for following these stories. Last week I got a testimony that one of the stories I shared reflects so well with many of you who are watching this particular show, and I'm happy that people are learning from these stories. Remember to subscribe right here, George Wachiuri YouTube. Remember to subscribe. And today I'm going to share with you a story that happened to me when I was younger. And when I was reflecting about this particular story, I thought when I was in class 8, right there in Kieni. And I remember those days, people were saying that after class 8, look for a job to do. And definitely, I was ready to look for a job to do. And the first 1 year, I was not very keen matters studies. I would leave school, go fetch water, sleep, wake up in the morning, go and till the land before I go to school. And then by the time you are arriving in the school, you're already tired. You are finished. Your joints are aching. And the first 1 year in class 8, I flopped. I failed. Yeah, completely. I failed. But I remember my late mother talking to me and telling me, go back and repeat class 8. Just go back. Go back. Then I asked her, how can I repeat? I tried my level best. I did not pass. But somehow I respected my mother. And I went back to class 8. And now I made a decision that I must work extra hard. I tried my level best. But one of the challenges that I had is I could hear people say that they study at night. So I was wondering, how do you study at night? In our house, we don't have paraffin. We don't have even the lamp. You know, we had the one that was for a container. And then I thought, how can I really study much harder at night? And I went to ask whether we can buy paraffin for that container-made lamp. And of course, we could not afford it. So I decided that the best thing to do, since we could not afford the paraffin, the best thing to do for me as George Wachiuri is to work extra hard during the day. And I remember that year, even during breaks, you know, when people go out there to play football or do their games, I was always moving out with my book. And I studied double efforts during the day. And by the grace of God, God is so faithful. And I think God sees when you have challenges. By the end of the year, I was able to do the exam, and without studying at night because we could not afford paraffin, I was able to achieve a good grade. And by the grace of God, I joined high school. So today I look back and I see many children out there in the villages that cannot afford paraffin, even today. And I say, we have a job to do as a community. We have some work to do as a society. We have to do it. We have to encourage people out there. And I'm so happy that Kenya today, we have some areas with power, some areas that are using solar lighting. And that's why maybe because of those challenges when I was young, that even today in our projects, most of the projects we put solar street lighting. Why? We do not want the current community, the current children to suffer the same way I suffered when I was younger. Are you there? You can be able to surmount any challenge. George Wachiuri was there. No paraffin, no proper lamp, no lighting at night. And by the grace of God, we are here today supporting communities across Kenya. If George did it, you can do it. Please don't give up. It is possible and doable. Capture those opportunities and do your level best. Once again, George Wachiuri, your storyteller. God bless you. Thank you.